Hello, my neon lights. I'm back again. It's me, Midnight Neon, and I have gotten a few new pieces of equipment. I wish I had a better webcam, but I'm still working with the cheapo model that I got. I did pick up a new microphone. I'm not sure how well this is going to record, but so far it seems to be doing pretty good. Um, Brand new microphone, and I had to take it apart to fix it. Apparently, they did not screw down the jack point in the back of it where you plug in the 3.5 millimeter plug. It was loose, so everything was staticky, distorted, popping, scratching. As soon as I tightened it up, all cleared up. So hopefully you're not hearing any of that right now, because I wished I could do a quick test. I've done several tests already. I'm gonna actually make a bloopers and failures playlist, and I'm gonna put one of my test audios in there. Quick shout out to Cha Cha, your V mom, because I used her for the audio test. Is a cute little play on an old school nursery rhyme in a way, so that anyway, it's gonna be interesting. Uh, my model should not look like it's staring up into the sky through the ceiling now because I got a camera stand for my cheapo webcam. Turns out the cheapness of it isn't so bad after all because it turns out on the camera it has an adapter piece that lets you put it on a webcam that was meant for cell phones. So I bought a cheap cell phone tripod with set it up. Right now, I'm using my cell phone for an extra source of light, just to keep things going, which sucks because it's like right in my eyes when I go to check the OBS to make sure everything's working just fine. So far, everything is. Um, but yeah, I plan on trying to maybe start doing a news feed. I would like to do a news feed. I got to test one out to figure it out. I'm gonna have to pick a particular subject, film it, and put it up for you guys to see what you think of it. And then I may go on to more serious subjects versus what I'm actually putting out there. So I will cite sources. I will put, like, if I refer to another VTuber or even a YouTuber or even a normie, as we call them, refer to one of their sources as a source, or one of them as a source. I'll get my words out in a minute. Then I will list them. Like if I, because I do watch MSNBC on YouTube, uh, but I also watch Rev Says Desu and Falsight. So speaking of Falsight, I probably need to subscribe to him, but he's more into the YouTube drama situation or VTuber drama situation. But occasionally he does break out of that and film other things. I just don't see enough of his work to know precisely what he does. Um, so yeah, we're back with Starfield. So let's get to work on flying in the fields. Hold on, all that yapping has made me thirsty. So, ah, much better. And with the extra light source, that's helping. Hmm. Okay, set that down there. So I don't want drinks on my equipment. Sorry about that. Last thing I want to do is destroy my V-tubing rig. Well, looks like the recalibration on my model is working pretty good with the extra light source between those two. seem to have eliminated the head twitch and most of the left eye twitch. Every once in a while, eye twitches, but I think that's just because I twitch. So, and no, I'm not a Twitch streamer. Although, you know, I want to. I'm curious about doing it, but I may need to. I don't know, talk to a few of my fellow VTubers to find out.
These access stairs lead deep.
They think I know Cha-Cha is a Twitch streamer, and I know Filion is. I don't know. I think Bao does multi-streams though. Like she does like YouTube and Twitch at the same time or something like that. Well, now what would be the odds of that? Right there. Close that door real quick. I almost got caught. With that door closed, even if they shoot in the area up there, which I think they are, they can't find me. Okay, there's someone. Oh, there they are. Need to get a clearer shot. Yep, I've been caught. Seriously, this is why I hate dragging her around everywhere, because she just does dumb things like that. And now I'm getting shot to pieces because she ran out there in front of me instead of letting me live. You are a null unit. Most computer programmers will know what that joke means. And if you don't know, it means you're too young to understand it. Oh, I don't have that option anymore. Well, that's just beautiful, isn't it? Well, that makes that smaller. So that, yeah, there we go, that works. Well, apparently that one was supposed to be in there, and that one goes in there too. Wait, I think I know what this is. It's this one, and that one.
Definitely know your way around the lock.
Of course I do. Just wish I was better at pickpocketing, but I didn't put any effort into it. Too much dust in the air. I spotted something, but there he is, but he's moving. Let's see movement there. Too far away. There we go. By the way, I don't know if you can hear it, but little Miss is sleepy. She's snoring in the background. Up here. Of course he moved. Why wouldn't? Boom! You're out of there. Actually, hold on. Even laser cutter. You really are a dolt. They really need to do the AI better on these NPCs. Butter and cheese. Okay, carrots, I guess. It's one of the few foods I can eat. I know I can speak English. I was born and raised in America. I know it's jump stumping backwater gibberish to most people, but I was born with the ability to speak and learn. On this I do swear. I might have made a slight miscalculation. There we go. Exterminator, Assassins, Advanced Kraken. Basically, it's an Uzi, but the Space Uzi. Suppressor, Reflex Sight, Muzzle Brake, Large Magazine. Yeah, alright, we'll take it. What do we got here? Advanced Urban Eagle. Tranquility, Earl Grey pack. Seaweed Mini Bites. A stick. Oh, more liquor. Yeah. Penicillin, I'll take that. I will definitely take the penicillin. Wait. Isn't there... Yeah, back up here. There's a bunch of stuff I missed. Ammo, and wire. Chicken. We use to make a recipe. Advanced Old Earth assault rifle. More ammo. Some sort of prototype equipment. What I don't need. Recon stem. Recon drugs? Oh, sure, I'll take the drugs. And then I'll go and sell the drugs. Red Harvest Pale Ale, no thanks. I'm not much of an alcohol drinker. I'm not saying I've never touched the stuff, but I just don't care for it. Last time I had a drink of any kind was... Oh god, I don't know. It's been so long, I don't remember. I don't even know why I picked that stuff up for, but apparently I did.
Might as well take what we can.
Advanced mag pouch. K laser cartridge and an Equinox. The Equinox is one of the first laser rifles you get in the game, and it's actually really cool, but they make it kind of weaker than everything else. Let's see, advanced mag shear. Do I even want this? The answer is no, I don't. Assassin Refined Eon. No, I don't want it either. Titanium Advanced Old Earth Pistol. Extended magazine, doubles the base magazine capacity. Radioactive, randomly deals radioactive damage. And demoralizes the target. Titanium bill. Okay, well, if I must have a handgun, that's the one to go with. And I will go pick up all that junk I left somewhere and modify the heck out of it. Or just pick up more junk, I guess. No, wait, was that an advanced gun? Yes, it was. Find Nomad Spacesuit number 6. I wish it was an advanced model, but hey. I need to dump some of this stuff. I should have left some of it behind on the ship. Cryo mine, fragmentation mine, frag grenade, resources. I do. Yeah, I have picked up some resources, but nothing like what I left behind. Okay. Advanced tombstone. You know, I've taken the gun before. It's actually a fun gun to play with, but it's not my style. My style is like a one and done and then run. See, that's the highest ranking Equinox I've ever found in the game is refined. Oh, he was over here. Chunks Cola package. Find bounty hunter tractor track pack. Okay, I don't think so. Refined Equinox. I don't think so. What's out? I have a plan this time so Sarah doesn't blow it.
Miners' living quarters.
Problem is, I've probably already blown
Every
it.
waking moment underground.
Where are you? I hear you, but I don't see you. Are you under the steps? You'll pop up the second I... There you are. Come along, Sarah.
To Venus?
Okay, nope, we're going to Venus soon enough, but I want you to wait here a moment.
Alright, but be careful.
Okie dokie. Artichoke. Although I don't really care for artichoke either. Okay. Whoops. Got walked into that one. Well, that's all my fault. You be quiet now. Thanks for showing me where you're at. You know, these guys are really not that smart. When someone is just picking off your entire enforcement squad, and they're just doing so from a great distance, and even if you're hitting them and you're not able to kill them, it would actually be smarter to run away or surrender. But no, these guys they go full on fight to the death. Where are you? You're on the compass, but I don't see you here. Yeah, they're in there somewhere. Sorry about your luck. Refined lawgiver, which I happen to like that. I like the style, smoothness, and the way it looks. I mean, it's just it's nice, futuristic looking. Advanced drum beat, huh? Okay, Spear of Honor on your spacesuit. I think that's the advanced drum beat that was on that guy back there. Yes, we better go fetch Sarah, huh? Alright, Sarah. You didn't blow it this time. That was clearly me, so let's get moving.
Sounds good.
Put sterile on to don't take those. Okay. Though I need not actually eat, I'm going to eat anything and everything because I can. Because in the video game world, you could do that and not gain any weight. Ooh, alien jerky. Meatloaf. Chicken marsala. Chunks cheesesteak. Oh, more alcohol. If we need more of that. But if you find the right person, you can actually sell that stuff for quite a bit. Oh, aha! Not sure why you keep your money in the fridge, but hey, to each their own. Beep.
I'm hoping there was a good reason that was locked.
Explosive ordnance is pretty good reason. Just saying. She never understood why they wanted this one locked. Cause dirty poo, man, dirty poo. I don't know if you can hear it or not, but my neighbors are playing music. Of course, this new mic is supposed to filter that sort of stuff out. Oliver Twist. Now I can go visit London. Because I read Oliver Twist. So I didn't really read it. I mean, I could have read it if I really wanted to. Because I do love reading to you guys, my little neon lights. Like when we play Baldur's Gate, which I'm still going to work on that. I haven't forgotten about it. I'm just really wanting to work on this. I don't know why I keep picking up junk. You see Navy duty fatigues? I don't think so. I'm gonna get plenty of that stuff anyways. Oh, a frag grenades. Credits. Soba. Soba. Oh man. I do miss eating certain types of food. Okay. It's amazing. Rune Scripture number 10 permanently increases sneak bonus by 1% and melee sneak attack damage by 5%. Oh, of course I'm going to take that. And that. As long as I remember not to keep it on me when I leave this place. Look, it's an iPad! This is not an Apple Mac. That is... Although, admittedly, it is kind of old school looking. Scavenge. That reminds me of Scavenger from the Transformers. I don't know if you guys have ever played that game. That Transformers Devastation. I loved that. Every character in that game was a massive reference to the 80s cartoon, man. I am a terrible shot at close range with this thing. I should have switched guns. Alright, now, Sarah, keep quiet. Don't do anything stupid.
Look at all this old drilling equipment left here to rust. Not surprising, though. Mining lasers rendered these machines completely obsolete.
Oh, God, they didn't hear you jabbering on mindlessly. I love Sarah, I really do. That British accent gets me, but...
Set aside anything useful and just leave the rest.
When they start yammering on, it's like, no, please stop, please stop.
Well, we clearly can't get through this way. Perhaps we should try making our way down using the caves in the back of the area.
Gee, I wouldn't have thought of that. I mean, I clearly would not have thought of that at all, Sarah. Thank you for telling me this. Yeah, I should have killed more of those robots and worked up my concealment bonus. So that when I go into stealth, I become a chameleon. Oh, my neck. And not my cat. I don't have a cat. It's my neck. I don't know if that's the... Oh, yeah, that's them, not her. Yeah, these guys are tough, aren't they? Didn't do them no good, though. Sarah. I like shooting ducks. Actually, I don't like shooting dogs. I don't like shooting any animals, or anything, or anyone for that matter, to be honest, but... I'm strongly against guns for anything other than hunting food. He about blew himself up! Seriously? Reactive, refined, mercenary, space submarine, helmet, okay. Does have an advanced lawgiver. I do like that gun when it's fixed up. I'll take it this time. I think I may have gotten the last two guys. Dagger. Advanced mag pulse. Alright. Alright. You go. An onion! An onion! Alright, I'll throw it at somebody. Maybe it'll splatter on them and make them cry. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, steps. Let's go up the stairs. Because if I'm gonna smuggle stuff, just to Sidonia, not off planet.
Find anything useful?
Yeah, credits. Oh, I need to check our skills tree. Is anything leveled up? Sure enough, ass. Oh shit. Pain tolerance. Rejuvenation. Yeah, concealment's what I really should have worked up. Stealth. There's so much over there I need to work on, yeah. Payloads, I need to work that up. Which means I need to start filling up the ship and flying it at almost maximum capacity. Head pack. QG gimbal. That's master lock. Suppressed advanced razorback. Ooh. Gimbal. Nuclear rod. Some more ammo. That's deep secret space on the key. Yeah, the key card is for this elevator here. I mean, I guess I could take it to the surface if I wanted, but since I've already paid off that dude's debt, the actual next logical step is to skip that and just go find Doc Walker. Doc Walker, he's a ranger from the planet Texas. Oh no, wait, that's a state.
My word. I can't imagine how an engineer could make heads or tails of this chaotic collection of drilling machinery.
Well, dear Sarah, at one time, they had to do this all the time.
Well, this explains why
That's
the
a long
miners
way down.
ceased drilling. Someone must have missed this natural cavern on the geological survey. Shame.
Hey Sarah, but I can do something you can't. Ready, my little neon lights? Woo! Ha ha ha! Yeah, that was cool, wasn't it? See, if I had actually went through with the extended long trip to and back from the mine shafts, oh, it's a nice view of an underground cave. If I had done that, I would have been able to use the aqueous hematite that exists all over Mars to make a...
Constructing that massive structure in this cavern must have been quite a feat.
Yes.
I suppose it was a bit like building a ship in a bottle.
Yes, I suppose it was. But, as I was saying before we were interrupted, in a way, the aqueous hematite is essentially a drug. And it lets you perform, better in terms of like, say you could, if you're a miner, for example, because that's what they're going to give it to you in the game, you could, instead of doing like 8 hours of labor just mining iron ore or whatever, you could end up doing like 20 hours of labor, and that's actually dangerous for the human body to go through that much, because that stuff becomes addictive and then you need to depend on it all the time. There he is! I'll put that away.
So you must be the one who got me out of the red with the Trade Authority. Can't say I don't appreciate it, but I doubt you came all this way just to do me a favor.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Now you want to explain to me why you're going around harassing nefarious old men by wiping away their hard-earned debts?
Check my CPU usage. Okay, it's pretty much normal. What? Oh, you want me to explain why I came here? Alright, I'm here to make a delivery for an old colleague of yours, Hadrian Sanon.
Adrian sent you. She's...
Mm-hmm.
Did she look okay?
Yeah. She's alive, but was injured trying to collect the delivery I got for you. Yeah, but last thing I would do is get tired. If you considered getting gored by a terramorph and living as okay, then yeah.
A terramorph? She's fortunate to be alive at all. Hope you two had plenty of backup. So what's this she had you bring all the way
No, we
down
didn't.
here after putting you in harm's way?
Tau Gourmet's own free-range 100% human-fed terramorph?
Terramorph attack, huh? Not exactly sure why you'd be bringing that. Wait,
Snackies.
Tau Gourmet? Like Tau Ceti Tau Gourmet? That's a joke, right? There's no settlement old enough on Tau Ceti to have a terramorph.
I get these from the Dollar General. They're called Sweet Smiles Sour Apple Gummy Rings. They are sour, but not super sour, so delicious. Because they got a nice creamy effect afterwards. Oh, right. Right. Doc Walker. Hustlers out there. Oh, ammo. Oh, no, buck hard time. No. Alright, Doc, lead on.
Gonna ask you to not touch anything.
Well, now I have to go touch everything. Like, oh, you got an ornate star chart. I'm going to touch that and take it.
Oh, and Lou mentioned how you took care of it.
Let's go over here. There's some lockers here. Oh, a locker with a door, and it's empty. Okay, this is all junk. Alright. Oh, here we are. Looks like someone made himself a nice little bedroom here. Let's see. Couch, empty shelves, lots of blankets, personal groomer, a lighter, a couple water jugs, some sort of tablet device. Chunk's call. Guess I'm gonna rob him of his dinner. Tranquility breakfast, tranquility tea, lemon.
The fact that the UC was entertaining the notion of xeno warfare
well.
angers me to the core.
Yes, Sarah, I know. It angers you to the core, yet you were once part of the UC. Why are you standing on the desk? You know what, forget it. Just stay there. I'll come fetch you when I need you. Let's see what's out down here. I have no idea where I'm at. Wait, yeah, dude, now I know where I'm going. I know what I'm looking for. I know what I'm looking for. It's not there. Oh, there it is. Vanguard Space Tactics 02. Ship missiles permanently deal 5% more damage. Yeah. You know, I once used to work at a place that had a pipe like that, and it had a sign on it that said, "Do not touch." Years I wanted to just walk up to that thing and see what would happen if I just spun that wheel around. Should have done it, but I never did. Yeah, well, it's alright. Let's go find Percival Walker, aka Doc Walker.
Adrian really gave you this sample. You're
Yeah.
not lying to me? Because
Nope.
if you told me this was a hoax, and it'd be the best damn fake I've ever seen, I'd be mad and very, very relieved.
I love this shade. Oh man. The sample is not fake. I collected it from the Terramorph myself.
Can't just humor an old man, huh? This sample, it's got all the indicators of the worst Terramorph attack in human history. I presume you've heard of Londinium.
Yes, I have. I've heard of Londinian. Man, I hope my mic is picking up the TV because I forgot to turn down the volume. Because I use my TV as like a second monitor.
And for good reason. The swarms are so bad, they had to blow the spaceport and seal
Yeah,
the place off from the galaxy at large.
I apologize now.
Not a lot of samples made it off the world from the time of the attack.
Turn it down a
The
little
ones
more.
that did, well, they look just like this one. I didn't detect any of the telltale signatures this specimen ever sat on a ship while it was alive, either. I don't think it was transported to Tau Ceti. This specimen, it grew there, faster than any Terramorph should. Which means, if we're about to start a new era in human-Terramorph relations, where big, sudden Londinian-style attacks can happen outside Londinian, that's not gonna end well for humanity.
It would be the end of us as a species.
So, you lugged this bad omen all the way here.
Oh, don't be so
You wanna tell me
overly
what your plans are
dramatic.
for it now?
I'm more than enough to handle some creepy nightmare monsters that haunt you when you sleep. Orders are to take you to the analysis to Hadrian at the Sixth Circle. Get your boots on. We're going to stop. We're going to stop any more attacks before they get started. Okay. Alright, we're leaving. Try not to slow me down. Alright, let's say this. Get your boots on!
Music to my ears. Here, faster we take the lift to the servants. Not supposed to use it, but given the circumstances, I'm inclined to just ask forgiveness. Let's get going.
I think not. Because that one will take us back through the caves. This is the door we want. Because we will need to be able to fly here later on, so going out this way puts this location on the map. Yes. Oh, that doesn't look like they're landing anywhere near Mars, Sidonia. Nope. Sure, let's go adventuring over
So, what have we got? Animal, vegetable, or mineral?
there. Possibly animal. You know, I wish Bethesda for once, when they make a game with, like, mythical creatures or a space game like this, like, it's become commonplace that, yes, they'll put tons of aliens in the game, but you never get to play as the alien. You always have to be the human. But you know what? I would like, because when I used to play Star Wars games, it was an option to play as, I believe it's a Twi'lek. And I liked playing the Twi'lek, like, especially like the female Twi'leks with the head tails. So, you know, yeah, that's right. I like the bald girl. Okay, she's bald. I don't care. Anyway, but my point is, you know, when I play a fantasy game like that, or even like this one, sometimes it's nice to not have to always be the human being who goes around and saves everyone. The savior of the galaxy. It's like, come on, can we just, please, for once, just give us a hero that's not always human. And if you want to make them humanoid shaped, fine. Okay, so this ship landed. The gate is open, but I don't see anyone. It's just me, Doc Walker, and Sarah. Oh, it's a UC Vanguard ship. So there's nothing on those. I've been on one of them before. Oh, where's the car? Excuse me, where is the car at? I know we took the car to... Yeah, there's the car. Go grab me another one of those delicious things.
Fancy a drive?
No, I don't want you to drive. Oh, cool, it's got a horn. Whoa. They really do need to design this thing for when you have multiple people with you. Like, I like the fact that Vasco can just jump in the back of this thing and anchor himself onto it. Looks like they're doing shit. Oh, there's ours. It is cute little stocky build. Hey, you. Watch the car.
Got a minute to chat?
Nope. I sure do not have a minute to chat. No, man. Keep looking up because my glasses keep sliding down my nose. I mean, what was the point in getting that camera if I'm just going to keep looking up anyways? Or not the camera stand.
Just
Running around like a winter because it's so much fun. I sing little crazy songs because no one knows I even care. What am I even singing about? Alright, Adrian, I brought you your friend.
Adrian.
There he is.
Percival. My God, look at you. You're an old man now.
You're no hassling yourself anymore, Major.
Really good.
Our friend here showed me your sample. Suffice it to say,
Not here.
Oh, no.
Let's talk somewhere more private. Lou said we could use the back.
You know,
The Red Devils aren't
considering
exactly
that when
your
you're at the
average
lodge,
background.
they show that
You can see it
wristwatch
in
Lou
your
on
gave me the
your
abridged
wrist,
version
We
of what
don't
went
belong
down.
here.
but then
Yeah, I can't thank you enough for taking
when you
care
wear
of
an
all that.
outfit like that, it's not there.
makes
It's like,
two of us.
why?
I hope it
Why not
ultimately
put it
didn't
on-
end
on
up
the
being
character?
too much trouble.
I mean, you make the Fallout people wear Pip-Boys everywhere they go. A little more gunfire than I usually like on my delivery jobs, but nothing I could manage.
That's certainly not what I was expecting you'd have to go through. But thank you. I'm just glad you both came through intact. So, were you two able to get that workup together?
Got it right here. That sample? It's an exact match for the ones from Londinium.
Londinian.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Yep, well,
That's
did he?
exactly what I was afraid of.
Not thrilled to be the bearer of that kind of news. That's for damn sure.
I'm gonna turn that down.
So tell me you've got some kind of
Guess next
plan
time I'll have
about
to put my
work.
headphones in on the Xbox.
Well, right now, we've got more questions than answers. So I've been
They're
trying
out
to
of reach
figure out
right
what
now.
it's going to take to
And I
access
am
our
surrounded by
Terramorph
wires,
data.
so
Good place to start.
until this
What'd you
video is
find?
done,
It's in the
you
archives.
guys should be able to hear it just fine.
Armistice Archives?
I'm the one who will
Doesn't
have
that mean
trouble.
we be dealing with the cabinet? And the Freestar Collective? And House Varun somehow? Guess we can kiss that approach goodbye.
I didn't think the cabinet would be willing to hear us out either. But I
I'm gonna
called
have
in
to
some
work out
favors.
extra hard to burn
They've
off all
agreed to
these
hear us
calories.
out on 2 conditions. One, they want to see
well,
this analysis you two have procured.
It was my
And
choice.
2, they want to discuss what happened on Tau Ceti. With both of us.
I only ever read about it in about the cabinet in civics class. Never expected to get
It can
that.
be a daunting
Okay.
experience. Which is why I wanted to make sure, before you agreed to anything, we gave you the whole
We got
truth.
3 left. Let's just do it.
Percival and
Here we
I,
go.
we're not just researchers. We were military scientists, ran a division of the UC together that deployed aliens on the battlefield as weapons.
Place I was hiding out. That was our unit's home base.
After some early fits and starts at other facilities, the place eventually became the heart of UC xeno-warfare. A practice that's been banned ever since the armistice went into effect almost 20 years ago. And the UC military cut us loose for what we'd done.
Well, yeah, I actually know who you are. And your past doesn't
Oh.
leave me honest.
Well, that means a lot. It's not something I'm exactly proud of. But it was during that assignment that the
Last
UC
one.
asked us to explore deploying terramorphs on the battlefield. The project never got off the ground, But the data our team gathered is now sitting in the archives,
All right.
along with all the other information banned after the Colony War.
Hopefully I now got enough
Under
sugar
the
fuel to make
watchful
it through
eye
another
of
hour of this
monitors
or
from
two.
all the galactic factions still participating in regular politics.
I'm definitely going to have to
But if
edit
we can
out.
convince the cabinet to help us
I yelled at
access
Sarah.
that data, it'll give us the tools we need to decipher what exactly this sample might be.
And if you didn't see it,
And hopefully, how to prevent
'cause I
more
edited
attacks
out,
like the
you
one
didn't
that
hear it.
spawned it.
Yum. Okay. Enough of the ASMR eating. Okay. And why should I trust you? Okay. Why wouldn't the cabinet agree to help us?
I mean, I hope they will. But accessing the archives, it's not 100% up to them. They'll also need the consent of the other signatories of the Colony War Armistice, the Freestar Collective and House Varun, in order to unlock it.
Since neither group is exactly on great
Diet
terms with the UC at the moment, for various reasons.
Personally, I would prefer caffeine-free
Exactly.
Diet Pepsi. It's better on
It's
my
going
own
to
heart,
mean
but-
negotiations and deals and plenty of diplomatic legwork to see this through. But I don't see a better option to solving what's going on here. So it's going to be up to us to get them on board.
Get that extra sweetness out. Ah. What? You said something? No, sticky fingers. From all the sugar I just ate. All the sugar that I just ate. Okay. You know what? Let's
All right.
get moving.
I'm going to go get this work up into the cabinet's hands. I'll meet you out front of Mast in New
A
Atlantis.
little belchy after that.
Good luck. You two are gonna need it.
Carbonated drinks will do that too.
Won't be the
Carbonated
last
water.
time you'll be hustling information in some spaceport.
Okay, let's go find your buddy that you're so concerned about because he's got that
Please
artifact.
exercise caution near balcony edges.
I made it to the top.
Sometimes it feels like the UC forgets me.
Careful near the railings on the upper levels.
Yeah, see, I'm one of those guys that likes to work on several missions at once and just kind of clear the board, which is, you know, nice, all that. Oh man, thank God you guys can't see what I'm seeing.
Hey, I need to talk
There's a
with you.
moth in here. There we go, we're on the ground. You know, with the exception of that particular ramp, one time I decided to drive this thing up in it. You can actually drive it up inside the ramp. But this one you can't. Not because the ramp isn't wide enough. It surprisingly is. The main problem you're going to have is getting past all these little packages and freight everywhere.
Pleasant change of scenery.
There I go staring up at the ceiling again. Oh, but that's my own fault. I need to lift my glasses up. Wish my glasses didn't slide down like they do.
Let's put this one into space.
Oh shit, that look bad. I'm not fixed up. I was surprised
Orbital
that
pattern
made
locked
them
in.
look that nice. Usually I make them look like ugly, clunky jumpers. Ballistic weapons offline. This is offline. Power up grab drive. Oh no, we're headed for Alpha Centauri. There, no. I don't know why I was doing that, because we need to find our buddy at Venus. So that means powering down the grab drive and restoring the weapons systems to full. I don't think. Once in a while, I'll take the maroon Serpent's Embrace thing at the creation stage, and when I do that, it gives you a tactical bonus in this situation here.
See that cluster of ships? Varun Zealots. You ever run into one?
I
Completely
see them.
devoted to a deity they call the Great Serpent. The devourer of the unbelievers. I'll let you guess what happens if they spot us.
Okay. So, run on minimal power, you say? I doubt they
No,
know
but I think
this.
there's a UC satellite. If we can get close.
Exactly. You begin without being
Minimal ship
attacked.
power.
I've only ever done the minimal power thing once. I'm just not. Let's give them a rude awakening. Plus, it'll give me a chance to try out these new turret weapons I paid for. I've never used them.
That he jumped from the soul system out into the beyond and touched your magnificence. That he learned the truth of the shrouding, the coming.
Well, those turret guns aren't working so well. Oh, they're auto-fired. Okay. Or am I being fired at? Since I've done damage to them.
Enemy's grab drive out of commission. Shield gone.
That's the moon that orbits Earth. I guess they would call it Luna since no one lives on the Earth now.
There it is. Nova Galactic Star Yard, still orbiting Earth's moon. This is where the first interstellar ships were made. People still use their modules, even though their star yard hasn't been running
Okay, Sarah.
forever.
Yeah. Parts from an old. Miss Sophie. No. 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 I see you're awake. Don't disrupt Daddy's recording now. No. No. You're not being funny. That's not adorable.
Oh, believe me, the frontier wouldn't be operational without it. Nova was more concerned about redundancy and open design. Interstellar travel was a big unknown then, after all. So even though
My
the parts break
apologies.
down,
Somebody
it's easy to
begging for
jury-rig a
attention.
fix for almost anything.
I haven't paid much
Nowadays,
attention to her
Starship
today because I had a
manufacturers
lot of
engineer complex
appointments and
modules you
errands to
always
run
have to buy
today.
whole cloth.
I caught some place that had a small cameras and microphones stuff on sale, and I'm like, oh, I gotta try. So no one's answering the calls. I got me a camera stand and a new mic.
We have a clean dock, right on the money.
What? I see you peeking around.
Good day, Captain.
Not even one step off of the ship there, and already a dead body.
Okay. It's not Vanguard Moara. Looks
Is that
like
what you were gonna say, Sarah?
spacers were scavenging
Is that what
around
you
here and
said?
someone else came in and said hello.
I played this enough that I know your
Encounter
lines.
with a spacer crew. They pillage abandoned facilities and shoot anyone who gets in their way.
Utility flight
They're
suit.
even less organized than the Crimson Fleet. Just
With the
countless
cat.
desperate groups scavenging and killing to survive.
More food. Sushi rolls. I don't know. Not into eating raw fish, but yeah, alright, why not? It's not like I can get sick from it because it's in a video game universe. Did you pick? Oh, you went in there, Sarah? You went in that room? You went in there? Oh, is there a reason to go in there? Can't get past that door lock? Oh, what's that? You need my help? Oh dear. Alright. Well, I can see. I clearly did not set that up right in the first round. It's too busy being obnoxious. These NPCs are funny sometimes. But, oh, I'm just gonna walk into a random door because I think I can walk right through it. Yeah, that is a pretty nice shotgun. But it's not my style. Farming hat. Farming hat. I'm a farmer, doing my farmer thing. Oh, I need to try to get that game. Farm Simulator. I can bore you to death at an extra slow pace. Yay! And I just realized I left that planet with those illegal goods, which means when I go back, they're going to want to try and arrest me. Yes, so we need to dispose of these before we leave. All illegal goods will remain behind. There'll be other smuggling jobs anyways. Lights out, children. Time to go to sleep. Remember, children, keep the lights on. Keep the lights on. Never turn them off.
Let's do this.
Oh, I wish I still had that game.
The last of them.
I used to have Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach. And I was actually one of the ones that paid early for the release of Security Breach Ruin.
Shit.
But, oops. I'm getting shot at from all sides, huh? Missed him the first shot. Oh, come on. There we go.
Come on.
You were hot in that spacesuit, right? You needed the extra ventilation.
There you are.
Oh, your blood pressure must have been so high, sir. You really need to check that out. Oh, my goodness. Well, that's a trauma pack. I'll take that. Sturdy, advanced navigator spacesuit.
See if they've got any weapons or ammo.
Credits, more ammo, experimental Tento. You know, the only thing I don't like about this game is I don't think you could dual wield, which, I mean, come on, you could dual wield in Oblivion, or not Oblivion, but in Skyrim, for crying out loud. You can't dual wield here. I mean, it's just, I mean, I know the game's new. I know they got issues they have to work out. More alcohol. I do like that gun. I'm gonna fix that gun up. No, it's not a special or advanced, but it's just, I don't know, I like it. Video game guns I just find fascinating, but real world guns I find terrifying. Box full of digipicks. Digipicks are essentially the I just ate everything on that table. Lockpicks of the future. Cheese. And harvest lentils. Ooh. Breads. Not that I need them. Chunks Employee Handbook. Chunks. Yeah, that's what I thought. That is indeed a body bag. I am very concerned now. Paramore. I'm curious how they got Aurora off of Neon. Neon's a planet. I'm not actually referring to myself, so this time around anyways. But yeah, it's illegal to get that stuff off of that planet. You know, considering this is an abandoned space station, sure is a lot of junk around in here. Modified, calibrated grindle. Man, that is a low. That was much better. Mechanized space trucker spacesuit. Hey, excuse you. You better do better next time. That's fire shotgun. I'd rather have the advanced version if I'm going to use it. Oh. I'm not doing so good. Oh, you get back here, you. You don't need to alert your brothers in arms. They don't need to know that I'm coming. Let's see. Now look what you did. You got them killed. Credits. Fix.
Show me what you... What the... They're gone!
Berserker Advanced Coachman. Does more damage the less armor
Damn
one
it.
has.
Totally lost them.
Believe it or not, yeah, I'll go ahead and take it. I'll be an arms salesman as well as a futuristic drug salesman. I'll take those drugs and put them in pharmacies. Yes, that's what I'll do with them. I'm gonna put them in pharmacies. Yeah, that's what we do with those stuff. Yes, so that those who need medicine can have it. Yes, that's exactly what we're gonna do. I'm not sure why you ran down there.
I'm sure they had something we can use.
Yeah, see, that leads back out to where we came out at. My sinuses are getting the better of me. I did not need to pick that up, but I did anyway. Alright, well, it doesn't matter. I'm going to sell all this junk anyway. Let's do this, he says. They're rough and tough boys. Oh, Overgalactic Manual 02 permanently reduces junk fuel needed. Oh, right. Oh, goodness me. Snacks. I already had my snacks for the night. Maybe just my glasses up. Stop tilting my head up, looking down my nose, but looking at the sky at the same time. Oh, that is about enough of that, sir. There's you, sir. You about got your head taken off, girl. You need to stop getting in front of me. Oh, you get down in there. Oh, that was an open shot to the head. Boom. Oh, yeah. Professionals Advanced Orion. Sweet. Excuse you, sir. I don't think we need to have your attention or your autograph. You can excuse yourself, please. Thank you. Oh, footsteps. Copy? Copy? What do I need copy for? Whoa, 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 buddy. You ain't running up on me with no blade. axe? You were gonna try and hit me with an axe? You psycho. Actually, early on, the ecliptic spacesuits were actually pretty good to have. Must be up in there. I thought he was up in here. There is a dead body in here. Article grenade. Sarah, precisely what are you shooting at? Oh my gosh. See, there you go. See how you do that? You just come down with one shot. I mean, she does have her moments. Personally, though, I prefer Andraja, or Andreja, or whatever you want to call her. I prefer to say the J's away, Andrea. Sounds much more... Andrea. Sounds much more exotic to me. Well, I guess you gotta keep those loaders somewhere, so... Why not? Let's put them in the closet. Which is a non-addictive drug you can use to increase your charismatic skills. It gives you a boost to your persuasion check. So, I don't know why I'm talking about this like it's D&D, because it's not. Okay, let's get the, yes, the... Well, it looks like they were working on a ship in here.
This is Vanguard Moira. Sorry if I had to reclaim some UC property, but this whole star yard is overrun.
Before the...
I patched up my ship, and I'm heading to them to...
Ecliptic and the
going to put in another request to get the
scavengers
fleet out here
showed
to
up.
deal with these spacers. But until then, if any of you thugs are listening, I'm the damn ghost stealing your stuff in the night. Clear
nice
out
and
while you
clean
have the
that
chance.
one is, and then you
He's almost daring the spaces
over
to
this
come
way.
out.
There's a, oh yes, the MOUSY
Much better
Poncho.
destroying one
I
of
don't
their
think
ships
so.
than fighting them all at once here.
Should jump down here. There's junk everywhere down in here. Excuse you, miss. Did anyone give you permission to be down in here? Oh, I didn't think so. To be in such places, it's dangerous. If the machine were to activate, it'd squish you to death. Well, I'd have a mess to clean up and paperwork to fill out, and I'd have to do that in quadruplicate, and I'd have to find your next of kin and inform them that you foolishly jumped into the thing and got yourself squished. There's something I'm missing down here. I know it. I can't put my finger on it. Crippling advanced mag shield. Ties in. It depends on your point of view, I guess. Origin of species. Cake. Who doesn't like cake? Actually, I like a nice chocolate cake with chocolate filling and little drizzles of fudge chocolate on top of it. Yes, I'm a chocolate man. Yay, we can leave now.
Hello, Captain.
Hi, Bosco. Let's leave
Just
this
keep-
place. It's gross. Inventory. Cargo hold. My inventory. Weapons? Let's see. I'm gonna hang on to it, so I'm gonna work on it. Actually, this is pretty nice for a laser pistol. It really actually outpaces the Equinox laser rifle. Advanced Urban Eagle. Ah, dump that thing. No, I don't want that either. Nope. I don't know, maybe with some work on it, it might be a pretty good gun. Or a laser. It's basically a laser sniper rifle. Nah. No. I don't know. Maybe I'll just store it for now. Yeah, we'll work on that one. Oh, that's one of my current ones. Spacesuits. Yeah, let's dump off some of these extra suits and things for now. Apparel. I mean, look at how cool that uniform is. Even on the male characters, that's actually a pretty cool uniform. The hat is a little lacking, but the rest of it's not bad. Let's see, blue lab outfit. I'll put those off. Hazmat suit. It has its advantages. Not something I'd want to wear constantly, though. Operative helmet. Operative suit. Which is good when you go to work for Ryujin. Makes it easier to sneak. Sutler Adventures hat. Ship captain's hat. Ship captain's uniform. Trident guard's helmet and uniform. UC security helmet and uniform. Throwables. Yeah. It's a glowy grenade, apparently. Ah. Shrapnel grenades, stun mines, Tesla pylon. Yeah, I'm not getting rid of my ammo. We'll drop off the imp and all the excess goodies I've picked up. Carrot. Yeah, I'll sell those off. Some cheese. Yeah, sell that. Or not sell, but just get rid of it. I'm going to be selling a lot of stuff. Full of food, spiced worms. I don't think so, man. Junk flush, lettuce, Jack, new arrival, onion, Paramore. Oh, I didn't mean to throw penicillin or Paramore in there. I don't know what I was thinking. So we go, turkey. Let's go back to the frontier here and have to go through all this. Lettuce, lime, tofu. Tofu? Yo, I've never tried tofu. Perhaps I'll want to buy some and try it. I do like weird things. Terrible. I'll take that back. And the penicillin. Yeah, that's fine. Everything else can stay in there. Nope, my resources are over here. No, GP. Oh yeah, the ornate star tar. Basically a fancy guitar. I know I'm speeding through things. I better slow down a bit for those that have issues specifically. Because I know folks have like epileptic seizures and stuff that can be triggered by flashing lights and imagery. And I know this because my mother was prone to it, and she loved playing the old Super Nintendo games, especially Mario Kart. But she could never play the Rainbow Road. I'd always have to take over for her because the Rainbow Road would trigger a seizure response. So, yeah, she loved that game.
Wait, do you see that? There's a ship just drifting out there. No time to take in the sights. That could be our vanguard. Something's wrong. The ship's weapons are powering up. Get ready. Enemy's grab drive disabled. If you stop
shooting at us, we'd be more than happy to respond. That's it.
Start the docking routine. Come on. Let's go rescue that vanguard.
I'm gonna have to change those weapons. They're not. Either I don't know how to use them, or they're not working right. Well. I was going to upgrade this ship a little bit anyway.
Docking job there. Nice work.
Okay, we're in a close quarters combat situation, ladies and gentlemen. Shotgun made a particle blast. Nothing over here thus far. Really go for. Been craving it for some time now, but I think I can really go for some good old-fashioned chicken fried rice.
Survive at this low of a temperature.
Dang, I have a poor shot with this thing. For a man who's injured, there's no blood around, so ups a daisy, boy.
Am I glad to meet whoever
That's
you two
it.
are?
On your feet, soldier.
Looks like we're all...
Breaching a hostile ship, saving lives, my kind of party. More violence, no one has any respect for space these days.
I hear that. If the universe was a nice place, all soldiers could retire, and no home would be missing a seat at the table. Who are you two, anyway?
Constellation.
Seriously? Guess that's where the respect for space comment was coming from. Man, I've only heard stories.
We've heard stories too. About a strange object you found on patrol.
So, you know what
I
that
don't know
thing
if you
is?
guys saw that or
I
not,
tried
but
to
up
hawk it in
behind
Sidonia,
Sarah's
and the
head,
guy thought I
one
was
of the
peddling phony
The
titanium.
guys I shot earlier was
It
highlighted.
doesn't play nice with
He's still
scanners.
highlighted right there.
It'd be worthless to someone trying to flip rare minerals
Oops.
quickly.
So you're
Graphical
saying I
issues.
shouldn't be using it as a hood ornament?
That's funny. I'm going to groan on behalf of scientists everywhere. Then you're going to hand over the artifact.
Hey, sorry. I just didn't know what it was. But I guess that's what you all are for, right? Here, happy to trade a novelty for a rescue any day.
Okay, thank you.
Good work. Let's get
And
back
now
to
we
the
can return
lodge.
to Jimison, just like you wanted, Sarah. While I will keep you on the ship, I think I'm probably better off going alone on some things. Especially when I go to join the Crimson Fleet. Now I have two choices when I do that, actually. I can join the UC SysDef first, or I can excuse me, it's kind of late. Or I can just straight up join the pirates themselves. Now, I've not ever just straight up joined the pirates. I've always gone through UC SysDef.
This is UC Security. Prepare to be scanned for contraband.
There won't be this time around.
Scan complete. Go ahead.
New data. We'll go here first. She does follow me around, but she doesn't follow me everywhere.
You should inspect your anything I
Excuse
can
me
help
there,
you with?
ship services, my friend. Let's see, I like to modify my
Okay,
ship.
no problem.
What kind of cargo hulls do I have available here? Oh, yeah, cargo hull. Expensive, super heavy, and holds quite a bit. I think I'm using these ones, and I really don't want to mess with the whole thing. Yeah, no. That would kind of mess with the look of the ship, wouldn't it? Let's take a look, see at our engine options. More Poseidons. Yeah, we won't get those till we get to rank 4. Which, they're pretty good, the Ready Line Supernovas, in terms of straightforward thrust, but I'm looking at the maneuvering. And those Poseidons are way better in terms of both thrust and maneuvering. I would just have to re-engineer the ship a little in order to get those to work with it, but yeah, that would do. This is what we have now. That's what's available. Take those out and file new ones. There we go. Actually, hold on a minute. I said I'd have to reconfigure the ship a bit, but it may not be that bad. Reactors, gear, fuel tank, engines. I went right That's what I was looking for. No, I don't need it. I can just duplicate these. Okay. Now, those Poseidon engines, or Hercules, because these are even better than the ones I had. Ooh. Mobility maxed out at 100. Jump range increased to 26 light years. Hull down, mass decreased. So I lose a little bit of hull protection, but I gain a lot of other stuff for having those Poseidon engines on instead. That's kind of cool. Grab drives, halves, reactors, shield structurals. Yeah. Ooh, we have a submarine here. Maybe I don't need to have those. We can, yeah! There we go. Mass on one of those is 8. And that was 8, but I decreased the mass by quite a bit more because these, while they're the same amount of mass as the things that I just put on there, there was, as you can see, in order to get it to work with the engines, 2 of them. So that was actually 16 whatever measurement they use for mass, but by eliminating these, I then decrease the mass. Because if these weigh the same as just, and take up 2 spots, yes, I've been busy, and I've been working hard. My brain thinks that it needs a brain. Let's see. That's actually a decrease in jump range, apparently. Five. Yeah. Yeah, the Apollo would give us 50, but we don't have access to it yet. Alright, let's check out our reactors. Let's see, 38, 34, 29. And that one has 40. Yeah, that would be good, 40. I suppose for now, we could always make do with 38. Wish we could have multiple reactors. They won't let us do that. Again, I decreased more mass, I think, but increased hull. Yeah, the mass on the reactor was 115. This is the one we had. Oh, it was 102. Okay, so no, we increased the mass. But it's still in a blue because it means of the things I did earlier. That's fine. Well, we should paint the ship. We should. It's our ship now. Oh, I know the colors we need to paint it as. Most definitely. Yes. Brightness. And now the saturation. Bring up the brightness. No, bring up the brightness. Yes. It shall be pink. just like my hair. That is a bright pink, though. It'll work. And then color number 2. Shall make it... Yes, we shall make it purple. Like that, pink and purple. And yeah, why not? Let's put a little bit of white in there. Make it a slightly pure shade of white. Yeah. Doesn't it look pretty? You should rename it. Of course, I know that in the game, even if you rename the Frontier, because I mean, it's no longer the Frontier. I mean, there's not even a single piece that was really recognizable other than this part right here, or the docking device there. Yeah, I think we're going to rename it. Flight check, rename ship, Frontier. What should we name this? Why not? Why not? I'm not the only one that uses pink and purple. I actually got this idea from this particular person. No, I could do this 2 separate instead of one word. Nah, let's make it one word. Iron Mouse. I'm subscribed to her channel too. Actually, let's not call it the Iron Mouse. Let's call it Mousy. Moses? No, we're not going for that kind of a name. We'll call it Mousy. Yep, that's the name of our ship from now on. It is now the Mousy. Yep, I like it. Okay, we're done. Let's go. I accept these modifications. You know, with the roundness and the placement of the engines, you could almost, if you could find the parts for it, you could almost make this into like the Millennium Falcon almost. Oh, I forgot those guns are not functioning. Hold on. It's one of the reasons that prompted me to come here in the first place. Oh, they're assigned. They just aren't. Either I don't know how to use them or they're not functioning. So I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of them and replace them with something else. Oh, we're only in the B class weapons. Here we are, C class. There's some particle weapons in this game that are like super good, but I can't remember where they're at. Autos. Nah, let's go with these. Sure, they're not auto fires, but those things will tear just about anything apart. Okay, here we go. Flight check. Weapons assigned, all system nominal, we're ready to go. MOUSY is now one heck of a good ship. I mean, look at how awesome that thing looks. It's big, it's got lots of guns. Got a lot of storage room. Oh, you're here again. Man, we're not talking to you.
You will be scanned as you enter the city. Please keep moving. Okay.
Since we're here,
no bounty. You're clear. Enjoy your visit.
let's stop in and see good old Sergeant Yumi. I have a job for me.
Ah, if it isn't my favorite, crime has slowed down since you started.
Oh, your favorite part-time officer, huh? You have any work for me?
Not right now, Captain. I'd check with your contact. I might have something for you later.
Okay, not right now, so I'm just going to skip past it because we've already heard these lines before. I think we have. And I'm not sure, but I think we have. Oh man, we've done almost 2 hours. This is a good run this time. Usually by now I'm having issues or little misses just going berserk on me. This has been a good long run. Maybe I'll be able to get in more hours. I like that actually. Oh yes, I forgot I gotta sprint everywhere when I haul someone around with me. Okay. So we're gonna go get Sarah off my back, so to speak. And then may go get a new ship since I got all these credits. Just buy one and
back
make it
to
the
the
way I
lodge,
want it.
shall we?
So I can open up an extra ship slot. Because technically, I don't think there's a limit, but usually you can't do much. Oh, I forgot. Oh, Mr. Crush there. We need to talk to Kelton. Kelton, my friend,
Oh, I was hoping we might run into one another again.
Okay.
Your timing is most fortuitous. I'm on the verge of something, but...
Okay, well, alright. Always eager to help, Kelton. Let's see.
You have no idea how much I appreciate that. Truly. Of course, now that I understand more about what's going on, it seems plain as day. And yet I never would have imagined it before. The tertiary trunks have also liquefied their interiors, but they're not vibrating. I thought perhaps it was some sort of defect, but it's much simpler. They're listening.
You know, I wished I could talk to other VTubers. Because I would really like to ask a lot of questions. Especially stuff like audio editing and how to add like sensors and stuff to my games, gameplays. Wait, where were we? Right. I don't understand. What
it means it is ready to reproduce. I believe this tree is sending vibrations out over massive distances and expecting to detect sympathetic vibrations in return. As of yet, there's been no response.
Have to help the tree, huh?
I suspect that will not change, that a response is impossible. And that's very, very bad news.
Let's see. Define bad news.
We're continuing to see an increase in the strength and frequency of the vibrations. I don't know how much more significant it will become.
My apologies, my life.
If there's no response, the tree may vibrate itself.
It's a little swollen
nearby portion of the city
in the joint, and it just
to destruction.
Hurts to move.
Now, as of yet, there has been no response, and clearly none of the nearby individuals are a correct match. While it can't be ruled out that the intended recipient of these messages was cut down during the city's expansion, there is one other possibility. Over 100 years ago, the United Colonies and the Freestar Collective emerged from the Narian War. As a gesture of peace and goodwill, a near-literal olive branch, one of the trees from New Atlantis, was offered to the
Kelton's
leaders of
voice sounds
Tequila
familiar.
City.
It makes me think that he is voiced by the actor who played Tuvok on Star Trek Deep Space, or not Deep Space Nine, but on Star Trek Voyager. So that guy, he did have quite a few acting roles. Well, that didn't seem to help much in the long
nor
run.
in the short run, as it turned out. Of course, you can't just uproot a native species and plunk it down on some other planet in a totally different environment and expect it to grow. Clearly, no exobotanists were consulted ahead of time.
I'm tired,
the end result was wholly predictable. The tree died within a few short years.
Woo-hoo! We're about to hit the 2-hour mark, folks. So that's a dead end, pardon the pun. I don't understand how any of this is helpful.
I'm sorry, I'll get to the point.
Yes, please.
The tree died, yes, but branches were kept. At least one still exists in the museum there in the city.
Tree died, yes.
If I had that branch, I could get DNA samples, and then using various data I've gathered, I could attempt to simulate a response. We could then broadcast that response and hopefully calm down our friend here. But as I say, I need that branch.
I'll be back with it as soon as I can.
I knew you would understand. The museum in Aquila City is under the supervision of one Miss
I like
Castle,
helping this
I'm
guy.
told. I don't know anything about her, but hopefully she'll be willing to listen to reason.
I just don't like
assist our cause. All right, off you
dealing
go.
with his
We don't have any time to waste.
nemesis, you might say, even though he wasn't really nemesis with him because Kelton really didn't have anything to do with that guy's bad report. He was just one more thing on top of a line of things that they were already putting together. This is the way to... Yep, there it is. To the lodge! Let's go to the lodge.
Oh. We have it.
Now,
go ahead. Do the honors.
Is history.
Apparently I have visitors.
Would you look at this?
I assumed it was all right to let your parents in here, but maybe they shouldn't.
Okay, another piece.
It fits. Energy spiked a bit, but it's restabilized.
Is there anything new showing up?
No, it's the same as before. There's a massive output as the artifact is added, then it harmonizes. Like it's waiting for the others.
You're telling me you haven't...
That's speculation, but I think you're right. We need more. Okay. Here. You've
Okay, yeah, it's an honor to be a part of this. I expected champagne. Ooh, yeah, alright.
We're going to do great things together. All of us.
Sarah Morgan liked that
By
question.
the way,
like that.
how would you like to keep traveling together? I'm not sitting, and I want you out
I'm
there
gonna
as
skip
well.
these lines because I'm tired and this is the longest I've ever sat in one place. Usually by now because I've been sitting here for probably about 2 hours before I started recording anyways. Trying to get the new equipment set up, so the new microphone. Brand new, out of the box, and I had to repair it. I mean, come on. Right, you got it, Sarah. Let's get back out there.
All right. We've got a few more leads we should talk about. First, there's an expedition that Samco has been putting together. It's in Freestar Collective space, and he knows it inside and out. There's also the Eye, our star station in orbit. About time for you to meet Vladimir. He's been hard at work tracking down more anomalies. And last but not least, Noel. Have we heard anything from Barrett yet?
Oh, like I
A courier
more
from
of this
Argos
junk.
Extractors came by to let us know they're packing up the operation on Vectera. But that's it. No other word.
Yep.
That's not good.
Sat there for about
We should get
2
over there and
hours
check
working
on
on
Barrett
that
in
microphone
person.
because it didn't want to work. Pulled it apart, checked out the insides.
This silence
And
is
then,
getting awkward.
And then, who's Samco?
Oh, that's right. He wasn't here when you first showed
And then
up.
I managed
He
to
should
get
be
it
back by now.
functioning.
I'll let him handle the
as a
introductions.
bell.
If I steal his thunder, I'll never hear the end of it.
What can you tell me about
His
Barrett
mind
anyway?
is always somewhere, but there's no arguing his
tell me
knack
about
for being
Barrett.
in the right place at the wrong time. Oh, too bad he couldn't see the artifacts coming together. But knowing him, he'll be so excited when he gets a look, it won't occur to him that he's missed anything.
Okay, and what's the eye? Who's Vladimir?
We maintain a star station in orbit above us. It's where we do all our deep space scanning. Vladimir
Actually,
runs the
Star
station.
Kind of reminds
Brilliant
me
astronomer.
of the old orbital
Years of
probes
practical
we used to
experience.
have around Earth. They were satellites. No one lived on them. They were too small. It's just the general design of them. So what should I do first?
It's all important, but if you want a direction, I'd grab Barrett first. He's not just an old friend. He's been all over the settled
All
systems.
over the settled systems, you say? Well, with his reputation, considering the way things worked out, I'm not necessarily sure I'd want to travel with the guy. I mean, after all, he did bring space pirates down on top of us. Alright.
You're awfully quiet.
It's time we went our separate ways. How did you know there was an artifact on Vectera?
You can thank Barrett for that, if he's still around to thank when this is all said and done. Honestly, he took this seriously before any of us. It was at his urging that we started doing deep space scans. I will admit, it was something of a shock to see Barrett taking anything seriously.
Okay.
Bye for now.
I'm out.
Your father dropped by. He left a note for you. Here.
Yeah, he's still here, Noel.
I have to say, I'm impressed. You've adjusted to this whole endeavor better than I would have expected. Not that that's any sort of assumption about you, of course. There's just... well, this is all a lot to take in. We probably should have spoken before now, but I didn't want to get in the way.
You had your doubts about
I'm
me, huh?
Noel. It's really nice to meet you. And thank you for bringing the artifact.
Well, it's really nice to meet you too, Noel. I appreciate that. It's not often I hear that from people, whether they're fake or real. Yeah, you seem to know a lot about these artifacts.
Oh, gosh. No, I mean, that's flattering, but really, we're making this up as we go. Until you arrived, we only had the two, and the vaguest sense that there was something more at work. There's still so much we don't know, and that means a lot of work ahead of us.
The vision I saw, what do you think that was?
Oh, right, that. If we're approaching this rationally, I suppose we'd call them visual and auditory hallucinations. What you perceived as lights and music could be overloaded neural input, your brain's attempt to make sense of
hallucinations,
an energy surge, some other phenomenon.
If someone wasn't prone to it before they reached that point, they're not going to be prone to it now. My guess is it was some sort of telepathic or empathic impression placed upon the person who came in contact with the artifact. A message in the bottle, if you will.
There might be a reasonable explanation. I wasn't there. I didn't see what you saw. I'm just not in a position to say for sure. That's okay.
Maybe you should go find one of these
artifacts. Now that this has
artifacts
happened
for
to both
yourself,
you
pull
and
it out of the
Barrett,
rock and see
we can
what I
know to
saw.
maybe expect it in the future.
Everybody sees the
Be a
same
little more
thing
prepared.
every time.
We're all in this together now, right?
No, I'm done talking.
Stay
to you,
safe,
Noel.
okay?
I appreciate the welcoming. Is very warm compared to Walter's Rockbreaker comment. Let's see what our parents
Just so
want,
you know,
shall we, guys?
your mother's missed you.
What do you want, Mom and Dad?
Like a lot.
Of all the places I'm planning a grocery run later. Might get some things you like.
Okay, she wants
You're
to talk about
welcome
gossip and groceries.
And I mean any.
I hope you don't mind, but
okay,
I figured the lodge was just a gnat stop away. I just had to see it.
Oh, this place is everything I imagined. Do you know I dreamt of joining Constellation when I was a girl?
It looks like it's still stuck on Earth, 2025? Sure, looks exactly like everything you might have imagined. Okay, well,
I don't know if I go that far. But I'll let your father talk before he bursts.
I was playing poker with the Dean of Engineering, and he had this collectible revolver framed. And when he heard you were in Constellation...
Now, see, he says revolver,
together to get the
but when he
piece clean
hands
and
you the
restored.
gun, it's not an actual
She fires
revolver.
beautifully
it's
now. We took turns sighting it.
I think it's a 45 caliber
I
slide.
swear your father was
handgun.
acting like a school kid.
As
Well, they
I
call
was
it
saying,
an old Earth pistol.
may I
but
present to
I believe
you
it's a
Sir Malcolm
1911
Livingston's personal sidearm.
handgun.
All the special
Not from the year
modifications,
1911. It's the
just as
model
he
number
left it.
1911.
He was chair of Constellation about 50 years ago. Anyway, it's yours.
Oh, I appreciate that. I don't know what to say.
I hope
I'll
it keeps you
I'll
safe.
treasure it. Thank you.
If not, maybe get a good place for it on a mantle. Well, we'll let you get back to it, but Miss Noel said we could look around a little first.
Okay, well, you enjoy
Miss
your
Noel,
tour.
would it be all right if I brought cookies next time?
Actually, Mr. Cookies. What type?
I make a mean snickerdoodle.
Yes, I think that would be quite all right.
You're trading our secrets for snickerdoodle cookies? I mean, come on, they're just sugar cookies with cinnamon and sugar on them. I mean, they're good cookies. Admittedly, I have eaten a few myself. Sir Livingstone's pistol. Ooh. Okay, 120. 152. Armor-piercing rounds, high-powered. That's a nice gun. Tactical grip. Yeah, that's definitely like the old 1911 handguns from, I would say the, I want to say late 30s, mid 30s. I know those guns came out around the Prohibition era, so it has to be at least mid 30s. And they were popular even on into the 50s. So, oh, I have a couple more. Yeah, here we go. Particle weapons. Apparently the automated weapons were working, I guess, but I never saw them fire. Now I can pick master locks.
Your
you know
mom
what?
dropped by.
Let's just go meet our friend Sam.
Cannot wait to meet her. It's been ages since Constellation's had someone new. I wonder what
Let's
she's
go meet
like.
Sam.
And you must be the latest poor fool to get dragged into our dysfunctional little family.
Okay. Oh, don't overwhelm me with welcome now. I might never leave.
Just a friendly jab. Small group like this.
Friendly
You learn
jab.
more about everyone than you
Dear
ever
Sam,
want.
my friend, there's no such thing as
None
a
of all that
friendly
family is,
jab
really.
until after you're friends.
Like more than you'd ever want to know.
Try to think
Hello,
about that next
kids
time,
are
buddy.
around, people. Koriko, by the way. Hi.
Hi, Cora. Glad to see someone so young taking an interest in space.
It helps to have a good teacher. Dad, don't let it go to your head.
Sam, Not let it go to his head.
Yeah, I love the
Impossible.
way they wrote Cora's lines. She is like a
Compliment from little
kid.
Cora.
They
It's
have
not
no
even my
filter.
birthday.
They just say what comes to
Now,
mind.
let's talk business. Sarah tell you
It
about the
isn't until you
expedition?
start becoming a preteen and teenager that you start filtering yourself. Oh, only that it was in 3-star collective space.
Sure enough. That's where we're heading. The three of us are heading to Aquila, first settled planet of the 3-star collective, and, not coincidentally, the home of their capital, Aquila City. We'll land in the
Hey,
city's
did the
spaceports,
calibrations trigger
but the
like my
frontiers
side
are raw.
smiles to my eyes?
It's rough country.
So just look down
Spawned
at
a lot
the
of stories.
OBS to check on it.
And I got a lead on a tale that makes me think one thing.
Oh,
Artifact.
no, I guess it didn't. Right. What'd you say, Sam? Sure.
Okay.
You know what? Let's head out
We'll
there,
meet you on
Sam.
board your ship.
Let's head on out there.
Talk more when we get there. Once we land on Aquila, it's gonna be you and me. So if you want to do any freewheeling before then, Cora and I will just be riding passenger.
What time? 10:47.
The money you sent
Sarah,
home?
were you still
Well,
following me?
it means a lot.
Lord.
Yeah, what is
You know
it?
what? You know what, sir? I think it's time we went our separate ways.
Sure, whatever you need. Just...
Oh, thank God, you're no longer following me.
Oh, your father visited.
It'll make
He seemed
it
desperate.
easier for me to do the
Or
things I need
excited
to do
to
without
find-
Sarah pestering me to no end. I love her because she's British, but oh my God. They really need to work on the combat tactics that these guys do. I know they're not going to, but it would be nice if they did. I got a lot of guns to upgrade. See, I think that's why that's not got any... Why the Sir Livingstone's pistol is better than this one in terms of damage, because there's no upgrades on it other than the legendary effects that it has. I mean, that is a pretty nasty gun in its own right. Okay.
He left this note.
Hope you've got your pen at the ready.
News from Dad added. What kind of news? What kind of news? Notes. Installation. News from Dad. Note from Dad. Okay, this was the news one. Right away, it's incredible news. Drop everything and head over. Okay. Note from Dad. You could stop by home. There's something I wanted to talk to you about. Nothing urgent, but I'd sure like to see you. Note from Mom. Dearest Kanori, I was going through our storage unit the other day, and I came across something that made me think of you. I know you're important and you're busy, but I'd really love it if you'd visit. I miss you. Love, Mom. Okay. I got a lot of notes and letters from home, apparently. Guess we'll go see what Mom and Dad want, huh? I absolutely love the family dynamic between Cora and her father, Sam. Talking about those two made me sad. I've always wanted a family of my own. I've not ever been lucky enough, and I'm standing in the tree I'm supposed to be helping. Awesome. But I've not ever been lucky enough to meet someone and have a family. I wish it was different. Actually, I want to go see the trade authority.
Captain, over here.
Almost called them the Trade Federation. Yeah, I'm gonna head back to you in a minute. I want to go see what that Trade Authority has for something. I mean, I like the spacesuit I have on, but I like the Nomad suit better. Makes me feel like my character's a little more bad to the bone, you might say. I don't want to say the other word because I have to edit that word out.
You have a nice day now.
Even though I do have an 18 restriction only on my channel, I do that on purpose because if I ever do get the opportunity to work with other VTubers, I know exactly the things they say and do, and with my poor editing skills, it would be safer for them to not... Well, okay, talk to me from your back, I don't care. Anyway, it would be safer for me to, until I get better at editing, unless I get an editor, to keep that channel, shall we say, restricted. Yeah. Of course, that limits my ability to get views and likes and comments and subscriptions because it, yeah,
This
I
is
mean,
some sort of bargaining
people don't like to
tactic.
give out
I
their age
assure you,
verification
it
online.
won't
They like
work.
the anonymity of the screen. And I get that, so do I. However, let's be honest, no matter how much we fight against it, because I would take the restrictions off, no matter how much we fight against it, the government or some organization to some fashion is going to say, hey, we want to restrict everything and age verify everybody, and it's like, okay, well, now I'm a step ahead of you because I already require such things to begin with, so you can't complain about me. I beat you to the punch. So yeah,
You
that's
seem to
why
have
if
wandered
you're
off.
scanning through my
Mentally,
videos,
if not physically.
because you'll notice that some videos, as you go through and you stop on them, even if you don't click them, it'll start playing in YouTube, but if you come across mine, it won't unless you actually physically tap on the video itself to play it. I'd like to see what
You
have
won't
to say.
find a better selection or more reasonable prices anywhere.
So, yeah, I mean, most people go ahead and put their age in there anyway so that they can watch whatever they want. Especially like with YouTube TV, you have to have an age verification. But here's the problem with age verification systems. If a kid wants, they could just get on their parents' phone who already put their information into the system, and they could just bypass it because the program thinks it's the adult and not the child. It doesn't know any better. And then they're like, oh, well, what about face verification for age, for verifying the age? Well, kids have found a way around that. They just pick up a magazine with somebody's face on it that has no print and hold it up to the camera and boom, they're in. The camera doesn't know the difference. The AIs are not advanced enough to tell the difference between a real picture and a fake one. They're really good at making fake ones look real, but they're not good at making the distinction between them. They have the same problem that most humans have. They can't tell which is the real picture and which is the AI generated one. I mean, the other day, I literally watched a kid bypass their parents' lockout by picking up their dog, a Boston Terrier, and holding it to the camera, and it unlocked the phone. I mean, seriously. Come on. Age verification through an identity card, which would... Oh man, I'm not even going to get started on identity cards. Nomad Spacesuit number 3. Well, it's not the best of them, and it's certainly not advanced or refined. Nomad Pack 1. Yeah, I like that helmet. I like that one. Because you're clearly wearing a space helmet underneath the hood. I forgot, did I just buy O2 boosted refined? Yeah, the refined will do fine. Refined or superior constellation. Okay. And superior constellation spacesuit. I don't remember what the boost pack was for that we left on the ship. That's okay. Oh, I can find out. Constellation pack. It's just a regular constellation pack. Oh, hardy har fun. Oh, there's Star Armor. Yeah, I want to keep that one. You can take that. You can take that. I don't want it. I don't want it. I'm going to go ahead and hold on to that for now. I've been through those. Advanced Shop Trooper helmet. Beast Hunter's helmet. You got that and that. I don't know. It is a legendary item. No, you can take it. Throwables. Cryo mine. Frag grenades. Fragmentation mines. Particle grenades. Shrapnel. You know, I don't like carrying explosive ordnance on a starship. I mean, that's only an inch or two thick hull plating between you and the vacuum of space. It just seems like kind of a stupid idea to carry explosive ordnance. Yeah, I figured it would do that. When I redesign the ship or add new parts, it does that. It puts everything into the ship's inventory. It's just I hit the wrong button.
If you need anything else,
Exit out
you know
first. Puts everything into the ship's inventory, and then your ship has excess weight that you didn't realize. You lose room for everything. What is this? Pain tolerance is up again. Okay.
To find us. It's cliche, but it's true. Everything has a... Of course, of course.
Now, where was... Oh, yes, I was selling from the ship, wasn't I? Get rid of the excess miscellaneous junk. But... Where was I? I totally forgot what I was on about. Ornate Star Tar. Yeah, I'm gonna sell it. Well, I apologize. I forgot what I was talking about. So, you know, it'll probably come back to me later, and I'll be like, oh, that's what I was talking about. Okay, what about my own personal inventory? Nothing was selling. Yeah, I'll hold on to those, I guess. Weapons, yeah, no. But,
The Trade Authority appreciates your visit.
right, I forgot. It is totally slipped my mind. It's what happens when I make myself sad. I can't concentrate on anything. Not even in my conversations or when I talk to people. Now you know why I'm a VTuber, because I get embarrassed when I do this. When I was a kid, I think I was generally misdiagnosed as a special needs kid, okay? Because when I was a kid, I was quiet, shy, awkward, all that normal stuff. And since I wasn't like the super outgoing, everybody thought I was weird or different. And hey, Adrian. And anyway, I used to be able to actually remember everything I ever came across. And I mean precisely remember. Every sentence, every conversation, every tiny little detail. And there are times where that trait does come back to me, where I can remember all sorts of stuff, and I can recall conversations word for word. But there's moments where I'm like this and I can't remember anything. And the only thing I can remember is where I'm at, what time of day it is, what the day of the month is, and that's really about it. I mean, it was probably just as I was getting out of high school and working my first job. My dad had just bought this beautiful blue Chrysler sedan. It was like a late 90s model sedan, and it was 4-door. It was one of the early models with airbags. It was still square shaped instead of rounded edges, and it was just a gorgeous car. And it was the first car I learned to drive in. Now, he let me learn to drive it, but he never let me drive it anywhere because it was his car. But that car was totaled in a car wreck, and
the workup's in the cabinet's hands.
Yeah,
they said they'll call for us once they've gotten to properly review
with a friend of the family.
Listen, I know I should have been more forthcoming about
Mom
who
and Dad
I was
were in
earlier.
the front seat.
So, in the interest of full disclosure,
some kid
there's one more thing you ought
who
to
was
know
still
before
in
we
high school comes speeding down
my relationship with
a
the
hill
UC. It's
on a sharp curve
more complicated than
during
it
a
might seem at
rainstorm,
first glance.
and
The
nearly
UC is
shoved us
actually
off
the only
into
reason
a
I'm here in the
deep
first place.
ravine. And when I say deep ravine, I mean it was a cliffside, because
of a man named Francois
if you
Sanon,
go off, you're going
one-time
down
fleet
at least
admiral of the
an
UC
easy
during the Colony War, former
20,
head of the
25
UC Navy.
feet before you hit the
They
ground.
called him Ve Victus.
And
woe to the defeated.
We got lucky
in Old Earth Latin.
that
a title
the
he
Buick
earned.
was made out of iron
A
and
program
steel,
I was a part
and
of.
the
It
car
was
he was driving
the UC's
was a
attempt to create a new
Pontiac
generation of
Sunfire,
military minds from one
and
of their
they
most
were
respected
made
tacticians.
largely made out of
Secure the
materials like
leadership of the UC
aluminum and
military
plastic,
for generations to come.
and thus we got lucky, and his lighter car, while it may have totaled ours, wasn't strong enough to shove us over the edge.
A non-trivial amount of gene editing.
But I
Clone,
had
honestly,
smacked my
isn't
head
even really the right term for our
into
relationship.
the ceiling.
Thanks to the amount of donor material that was
when the
required to bring
EMTs
me
looked
into this
us
world.
over, they said I was all right,
He and
but
I
I
are
didn't
different
have a
on more than a
concussion.
few levels.
But ever since that day,
There's
I've
no
had
denying the
issues
fact
remembering
we're
things.
inextricably linked.
It's difficult at times because I'll have a conversation with somebody and I'll forget it just right after we had it. Most people's short-term memory can recall almost instantly, and mine just kind of drifts lazily in the background. But I've noticed that my long-term memory picks things up where the short-term leaves off. So, are there others from your program still out there? Other clones?
I'm the last.
So,
a few of my siblings, they passed when we were young.
My long-term
training
memory,
accidents
like,
and the like.
all my
But most of the
passwords and
rest were
stuff
deployed to the front
for
lines during the Colony
my
War,
YouTube channel
and they never came
and
back.
my computer and
Not a
stuff.
day
I
goes by
remember
where I
all
don't think
those
about
because
what the
I
world would look like with them still in it.
used them so often, and that my long-term memory converted it into storage, so I can remember them pretty much without fail. But it's like my iPhone. God, I hate it when they want me to change my password because I only ever use it once and it doesn't convert. And then, because I set everything up to just so that I can just use the passcode on it. Well, then they update it and they change things, and they're like, "Oh, for security purposes, we need you to change your login password." And it's like, "Oh my God, that's over a year ago. How am I going to remember that? I only ever used it the first time I put in the
You doing okay?
passcode." And it's like, how am I supposed to do that? I'm more interested in what this has to do with us addressing the camera.
I'm getting there. The man I was cloned from, my father, was executed for acts he committed during the war.
And I tell a
The
lot
man
of stuff
caused a
about
lot of
myself
death
out here,
on
don't
both
I?
sides.
But nothing
Freestar
too
Collective
revealing, to be honest.
and UC.
There's a lot of people with
Military
short-term memory issues.
and civilians. And the things he did, well, they're a part of the reason the UC and Freestar Collective aren't really on great terms
Hold
to
on a
this
minute.
day.
My model may get a little
So my
weird on us.
involvement,
I gotta
it
take
could
care of
be
something
another
here.
obstacle they throw at us up there. I just wanted you to be forewarned.
This might help if I do this. My glasses might stop sliding down my nose if I get the oils off my skin. You're not your father. If the cabinet doesn't see that, it's their problem, not yours.
I really appreciate you saying that.
Yeah, that's something I
just
don't
thought
ever
you
do. I don't
deserved
ever
to
blame
know,
the child for the
considering how much
father's
you've done already.
mistakes.
You know, while we've got a second, was there anything else we needed to discuss? I know you got dropped into the middle of this pretty fast.
Yo,
Or
I'm
if
surprised
you've
my
got
iPhone
any
line has
last-minute business
been
to
on
attend
all
to,
this
now might
time,
be a good time. No
giving
telling how
me
long the cabinet's
extra
gonna
light
keep us waiting out here.
for the camera. But I'm actually enjoying this. Just doing the VTubing thing, having my model up, of course it's not really my model, it's Hyper's model, but I enjoy their app. It is nice, it's user friendly, and they update it every so often with all kinds of new stuff, and I love it. I love it. And I wished I could do better. I know it's got a chroma key in it that would allow me to do like a green screen background, and then I could just put my model like up on the picture over there. Because you see how I tilt my
Nerves
head
kicking
and my
in?
twin tail goes behind the picture in front of it? I have yet to figure out how to get my model in front of that picture. But I know it has something to do with the chroma key. But you know, this works out well too. But yeah, I love this. This is so much fun, and I haven't really enjoyed games like this in a long time. I used to just play them, and to me it was just work playing them because it just gave me something to do. But now, you know, having this model and playing these games.
How long's the cabinet gonna keep us waiting?
I know, Hadrian. I'm talking to people right now, but playing these games and having this, it makes me happy. It does. It really does. I don't always smile. I got that resting grumpy face. Okay, but I mean, I love it, and I wished I was better at it, and maybe a little more popular. But that's okay. Popularity was never my thing. I never really wanted to be overly famous. I just wanted to be somebody who was at least noticed.
You doing okay?
You know? Okay, let's see. Your eyes, they're red. Is that a result of the cloning process?
That's actually a souvenir from my time on Mars. The Red Devils unit I was a part of. They were founded by recruits who'd worked some of Mars' deepest minds.
I love it.
Folks used to adversity.
You
The
guys
dust
should
at
see me
those
when I
depths,
talk
it
about
seeps into everything. The
certain
human eye
folks, because
included.
only certain people in this
Where the
world
name
know
Red
I'm
Devils
a
came
VTuber.
from in the first place. It became an unwritten
I wish
rite
they'd
of
watch my
passage that
channel.
anyone wanting to
It's
enlist
clear
with
that
the
they
Devils
don't.
had to do a stint in the
And
mines before they could join
some
up.
folks that I've become
The
really good
Devils were
friends with,
always talked
they
about
don't
in
watch
such
it because
revered
I
tones during my
explained to
training,
them
so
that just
as
how
soon as I
naughty
was old
VTubers
enough,
can
I
get.
signed up.
And they
And
have
the
2 little
eyes were
kids,
my
and I can
parting gift.
completely understand them not wanting their kids to see this stuff, even by accident. So they don't let their kids onto YouTube, or even YouTube Kids, especially after the whole inappropriate it was inappropriate Minecraft. So yeah, that was a thing, wasn't it? But I explained to them, unless you give the kids access to your identity for age restriction issues, there's no way they can access it, because I purposely put all my stuff on restricted. Even though I do make it public for people to see, they can't just play it if they're not old enough. Because my aunt knows I'm a VTuber, and she wanted to try watching it, but she will not put her age information into a Google account or into a YouTube account. And therefore, even though she can see it, and she can see oh, I better get moving. Hadrian's probably going to go berserk. Even though she can't see, you willing to tell me more?
I mean, we never spent
Even though
a lot of time together.
She can't
He
watch
was
the
too busy
video. She
being
can at
fleet
least see
admiral to deal with
the
kids.
channel and the.
I was raised by a pair of guardians instead. Until his
uh,
defeat during the Colony War, though.
The thumbnails.
He was known as an extremely
That's all she can really
effective
see.
commander. Savvy. Perceptive. That mind opened a lot of doors for him.
Oh man, I've been yapping for
But Ve
2.5
Victus, for all
hours.
his ability, was heartless. Ruthless to a fault.
Anyway.
In the end, that's what cost him his life.
I would like to see what's on my phone, but I'm using it as a camera light. So honestly, what are the risks of us accessing this data? No, any suggestions on what I should say to that? Nah. Don't have any questions. So
Then I guess it's just a matter of...
The cabinet meeting is about to begin. All parties, please proceed to the cabinet chambers.
Time for us to get up there to the cabinet meeting. Yeah, I noticed that. There's this splotch of either it's my eyes from the light of the camera, or it's gotta be something to do with this. The endless O2 amp. You know what? I'm going to turn that off and see if that fixes it. Because I noticed there's like this red splotch near the health bar, or the oxygen bar, every so often. So... well, there goes Adrian. Not sure how she got here before we did, and we took the elevator.
Ah, welcome. You must be the captain Hadrian mentioned in her report. You have our thanks for the risks you faced in securing this information.
Hadrian made it clear that addressing this issue required the utmost urgency.
Oh, I'm sure she did.
Why is this guy always
Yes, well,
glitched
precisely
out and
how
facing
urgent
the
is what I
opposite
hope
direction?
we'll determine here today.
Every
So
time.
Now, we have two
Every
petitioners
time.
here making a
It has never, since I played
surprising
this,
request.
had him facing us.
Access to the UC
during
Xeno
this
Warfare
scene.
Team's Terramorph data, currently housed in the Armistice archives. A request which will require not just this body's agreement, but that of all 3 armistice signatories. UC, Freestar Collective, and House Varun. Now, Captain, we've all read Hadrian's report on the subject, but we have yet to hear from you. Perhaps you could summarize for the Cabinet what it is you see as the goal of this endeavor.
We're still trying to figure out what we're facing. We can't make an informed decision without data. We need the archival data to find a way to stop a possible terramorph apocalypse. Oh god, a terramorph apocalypse, run! I'm just here to talk about what happened. Hadrian's the one with the grand plans. Remind me what's kept in these archives? We're still trying to... we're still trying to figure out what we're facing. We can't make an informed decision without data.
That is something to consider.
True. You do need information.
Though we also have to
make
take into account the nature of the data you require.
And that goes back to the founding
Madam
of
President,
humanity itself.
I object to the very premise of this meeting. While no one would argue that what happened on Tau Ceti was anything less than a tragedy, terramorph attacks are not some sudden new threat on the horizon.
This guy is just a constant.
They've been happening for generations. To demand we hand over banned archival knowledge and possibly upset the balance of galactic diplomacy because of a single attack seems at best panic. And at worst, a power grab by the daughter of a bloodthirsty warmonger and her associates.
I would remind the chief diplomat who he's speaking to. If it's my father you're looking to address, you're welcome to consult a medium. I would also ask, how many deaths the Cabinet requires to act? 50? 50,000? Because if tragedies like Tau Ceti are just prelude to more attacks, I have no doubt you'll get the body count you require.
Let's keep this civil, shall we?
But this is how most politicians
and while there should be no doubt,
the
the preservation of life stands paramount
among
this body's duties.
Or that you're just making trouble for them. And then until it's too late when the monster's ripping their internal organs out, and then they'll believe it. Oh god, why didn't anyone help me? Why didn't anyone warn me? They did, you
I don't think it's enough.
You just were so greedy and selfish for your own power
as the one who actually collected the sample in question,
you just chose to ignore it all, and now look what's happened.
Alarming to you.
And that's how real politicians are. Sometimes you gotta bonk them on the head before they listen. But you can't physically bonk them on the head. You gotta hit them where it hurts.
Compose your
Use their
thoughts.
own knowledge
Let us know when
and
you're ready.
own words against them. Okay, it wiped out a colony that never saw it coming. That's pretty alarming.
That is worth considering. This attack took place on an almost completely uninhabited world. The casualties were minimal as a result. But if there's another attack, will we be so lucky?
There's one thing politicians hate the most is when you have better words than they do.
So then, Captain, given the discussion now
so few
and
politicians
the
are
information
actually
we've been privy to
equations
thus
these
far,
days.
if you were
And
in
instead
our
of
position,
properly debating, they
would
just
you
go
grant the
straight to the
request made to
arguing
open
and
the
yelling and
archives?
screaming and name calling. So dumb. Personally, I would wait. We don't have enough information yet. Now that will make everybody pretty much agree with me. Or, if there's a chance what happened at Tau Ceti could happen elsewhere, we need to grant the request. Now, saying that, in a way, kind of actually makes you suspicious to anyone with a brain in their head, because what comes next is exactly what needs to happen in order to make these people move. Madam President, if it were me, I wouldn't grant the request. The archives are sealed for a reason. Nope, I'm going to go for the middle ground.
It's a little
because
intimidating.
It keeps me
I
free
understand.
from being blamed, even though they don't do that in this game. And it
given what we've heard,
leaves open the
I find
possibility
myself
that
in
we
agreement,
need to
Captain.
do the thing that they don't want to do.
The Captain is precisely right. We could hardly be expected to make a galaxy-affecting decision on such scant evidence.
Yes, a fair assessment, Chief Diplomat. So then, while the data you two have presented is compelling, I think we can safely say it's insufficient for the level of action you've requested. Perhaps once we've... What was that?
Here we go. Time for lockdown. I need that done. Until we get to the spaceport. I don't want to
Incident.
hurt
Chief
anyone.
Sarkin, what's happening?
There's been an attack at the spaceport.
What is it, Missy?
Terramorphs.
No.
Terramorphs.
No noises.
More attacks. Just as predicted.
Good God.
Come here. You want pettings?
There must be another explanation. The
Come
creatures evaded our scanner somehow.
Come on.
There will be plenty of time
you
for
know I
conjecture
can't get up right now
later.
because Daddy's making videos.
Chief Sarkin, order the evacuation
This
of
would
the
be the best
spaceport
time
and
to
have
get
your
your
men
attention.
contain the things.
Come on.
But do it discreetly. The
There
last
he
thing we
is.
need is a
Hey,
citywide
come
panic.
on.
Yes, ma'am.
Admiral Logan, the local
Hey,
barracks
come
can
on.
provide support.
Come on.
I'll make the order
closer.
myself.
Oh,
Nearest anti-Xeno
you
squad,
are
though,
such
is
a
off
rotten
world.
tease. You just take a step or
Going
two
to take a
closer
while
and
to
then
bring them in.
sit back.
Well then,
Yeah, there you
we'll have to
go.
make do with the tools we've
There
got.
you go.
You too. We can't risk those things getting out of the spaceport. I want you both on the next train there.
Yeah.
We'll let them know you're coming and that you've dealt with these things before. Now go show them how it's done.
We're on it, ma'am. Captain, I'm right behind you. Let's get down there.
Yeah, okay. Time to get the gun out. Come down here. The one time I get to shoot civilians. Yeah, it is actually. If you think about it, this is one time you get to shoot civilians, and it doesn't count against you.
The EM rifle, grab it! Now!
Stop! We're trying to help you!
I can't stop!
Really, dude? Man, you took... Yeah, see, they drop a modified Equinox down there. Has electromagnetic beams, which, when used, will cause them to do what I just did, except for this gun's a little quicker about it if you charge shot it. Okay, officer, what's happening?
Thank you for what you did. We didn't want to hurt them.
The way those people were acting.
My glasses
I've
trick
seen
worked
this
for a little
before.
bit.
They were under the Terramorph's influence, weren't they?
No.
I don't know.
Selfie Lou.
They were down at the port and they
Daddy's new
just started
microphone picks that stuff
screaming.
up. You can't make those noises.
We tried to restrain them, get them on the train to get them out of harm's way, but some of the other officers down there,
Girl.
we couldn't restrain them fast enough. They just started firing on us. People we knew. They went berserk.
Yeah.
Pheromonic projection.
That's a good baby. Oh, I know.
Some Terramorphs, they can induce this fog. It affects everyone differently, but some...
Well,
you
I
kill
hate
more?
to speed through her speech.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
That's
Okay.
unlocked.
Missy, no.
Do what you can to help them.
Okay. I am going to end the video right here before we get on the tram. I'm going to edit it a little bit, but I would like to go to the potty break myself and take her out to potty. So, it's been a blast. I've given out a lot of kind of personal information, but at the same time not revealing either, so... Because you don't know who I really am. You don't know where I live. So... And even if you did, I probably really wouldn't care. Quit. And... Oh, that's cool. And, yep, there we are, main menu. So, gotta grab my mouse, it fell onto the floor. So, without further ado, I bid you good night, my little neon lights. Or good day, depending on the time in which you watch this video. And please, be kind to one another, be considerate. and always shine brightly in the dark.